certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a no equipment leg and booty workout. So this is a stretch and tone where it's along or follows along like my other stretch and tone videos, which are workouts that focus on flexibility and stretching as well as mild toning effects. So the purpose of doing things like that is you're going to work your largest muscle group, the type 1s, the ones closest to the bone. They're used for endurance, balance, and injury prevention. And it also helps to elongate the muscles. So if you're someone like me and you're built kind of short-statured and wide, it elongates those muscles, giving less of a bulky appearance and more of a sleek sort of physique as you would imagine a ballerina might have. So the workout begins with a warm-up. We do the workout itself, and we have cool-down stretches when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page in the About, there's a link for donations. With that being said, I have an inspirational phrase to share with you before we get started. It says, "Small steps in the right direction can turn out to be the biggest step of your life." And I like this because sometimes there'll be a task and it'll seem really overwhelming and really far away because it's enormous, and if you just break it down into small little steps as you go, it becomes more manageable and you complete the task. So whether that task is things that you have to do to get your life back on track, or whether it's something that you've got to do to make your dream possible, just small steps are going to be good enough. There's usually not just like a big bound or leap that'll get you there. It usually happens very gradually, but this helps it to become more manageable, and it is completely possible. So that being said, we begin our warm-up. The first part of the warm-up is called a hacky sack, and it's going to open up the hips. So what you're going to do is you're going to kick your foot up like you're going to kick a hacky sack, and if you want, you can use your hand as a focal point. So we're on alternate for 12. Thing that we have are dynamic side angles, and this is going to stretch the inner part of the thigh as well as the outer part. So what you're going to do is take a big wide step. If you can, reach for the floor. If not, just go as far as you can, and then you're going to shift sides because it's dynamic, because it's our warm-up, and we're going to alternate for 8. Ready to start the actual workout. First thing we have is a cookie sit to a fire hydrant. So a cookie sit is where you sit with both legs bent and they're along each other where they're connected at the knee and foot, and so this stretches the hip gently. You're going to come up into a quadruped position and then bring your leg out to the side for a fire hydrant. So we'll do that for 8 on each side. Next thing that we have is a sideline hip lift with a push back. So I'm going to show you this from the other way, though I believe it's impersonal. You're going to sit on your side with your legs stacked, push up. You should be feeling your muscle working here in your hip. You're going to raise this leg and push back. This is going to work the gluteus medius and the gluteus maximus. So we're going to do that a total of 8 on each side. Once you've done all 8, switch. Is a fire hydrant with a down dog kick. Oops. So what you're going to do is get in a quadruped position, get a fire hydrant, hop into down dog, and kick. And we're going to do the fire hydrant on one side, the kick on the other. We're going to do that for 6 and then switch. Once you've done all 6, switch. On to our next exercise, which is going to be a prone heel beat and a froggy. So you're laying on your belly, and you're going to beat your heels together 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to put your feet together and squeeze up through your glutes. That is 1. We're going to do that 8 times. And on a random note, there may be some white noise in this video. You might hear a sound, and that's completely by accident, as I am running my clothes dryer, which normally I wouldn't do, but have accidentally done and realized it's happened. But now it's too late to stop it, so hopefully it's not too bothersome. However, I will make sure that it's off for the next video. Our cool down stretches. So the first one is a seated fold. So you're going to sit upright and then fold. And then we have a half forward of the fish. So you're going to cross your legs, twist. You should feel a gentle stretch in your hip and lower back. then that concludes our no equipment leg and booty workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube on Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.